Here's everybody. That's right there. Okay. All right, so we did the first two, right?
Oh, we finished it.
Did we finish it?
This one?
No, the other side, the word problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, it is the first two.
I like that.
Trying to get ahead of myself.
So let's look at the third one. I got 30 foot of wood. I want to make a rectangular pen for my pot-bellied pig. My pig is very particular. It needs the length to be 3 less than twice the width, right? Or else it just will not stay in there. What will the dimensions be? So this is a really good candidate. The problems we've done so far have not been geometrical. They haven't been visual. This is very visual. I'll draw a pig, but what would my pen look like? It's a rectangular pen. And what are the players in this problem? No numbers. I don't want to hear any numbers. I want to hear it all English.
Professor, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm making an announcement for a special event. So wondering if there's any convenient time today for a quick announcement.
I mean, you're doing it right now. So what's the event?
It's a student activity to play paintball.
Where is it going to be?
It's a giant paintball.
Oh, I see. All right, no.
Okay, thank you.
You can
Took that on to interrupt the class.
Fucking commercials. The shit. That's all right.
Who gives a fuck about
What a-
paintball in class?
Balls in this guy. Guess you need that to get the balls. So, maybe it's better to get small ones. All right, so look at number 3. Here's the pen for my little pig, right? You can draw a little pig. I always draw a spider pig. Spider pig, spider pig. All right. What are the players in this problem? Yeah, I'm sorry, you said the... Yeah, that's the problem. What are the players? What are the parts? I think I heard over here. Length and width. I don't want to hear any math, any numbers yet. So remember, the first step really is English. Draw a picture if it makes sense, because then I can label it, make sure that I know what the hell's going on. In English, the players are length and width. That's the parts of this problem. Is that cool? You guys see that? That's what I mean when I say the players. What are the players? The length and the width. Now we start to transition into math. Now we do. Which one of those has to be just X, or whatever letter you want to use? So I need the length to be 3 feet less than twice the width. Do you see? I have to know the width first, because then I do shit to it to make the length. So I got to make the width X first, because then I can build off of it to make the length. You guys see that? That figuring out who's going to be just a letter is one of the most important points of a word problem. So I'm going to let the width be. Let's make it W with the shit, just to be different. So what's the length going to be? And what do you got to be careful about? 3 less than twice the width. What's twice the width? What's 2W? And I want 3 less than that. See, that thing's going to kill you. That less than is so evil. And it's English grammar. Right? If English is your second language, you know all too well, English grammar is insane. Right? So that phrase less than hides the fact that it's backwards, right? If my little brother was 4 years less than somebody else, that's 10, he's not negative 6 years old. He's not like, I know I'm going to have a brother in 6 years. No. Right? You guys get what I'm saying? It's just the English language. It's just, you got to turn it around to make sense. So on this, I can label this. Here's my widths. Here's my lengths. It's always nice to have a visual anchor. Right? Maybe. The people that skip the steps that I've done so far are the ones that are going to make the stupidest mistakes. I don't know what else to say. You want to save time, but you know, if you're going to get them wrong, you might as well get them wrong fast, I guess. But if you do this for yourself, you will make fewer mistakes. Now, what's the idea that ties all this together? Now you bring in the 30 feet, right? I don't want to use all of it. And normally I'm kind of careful. One semester I had a student who was a carpenter, and we were doing a problem where he cut a piece of wood into 3 parts and so forth. He says, Mr. Waller, you know you lose about 1/4 of an inch of wood in the teeth of the saw. And I'm like, oh my God. Which is perfectly true. I mean, it's right. If you ever saw it, you're going to lose some wood in the teeth of the saw. But I'm like, we're using like lasers. So what we do in this class is we do a little bit of an idealized version of things. Because when you throw more and more variables in, everything gets much difficult. But it builds off of the easy shit. Right? But I love that. I loved when I was like, oh boy. You make your own equation. We'll deal with this one. So what's supposed to happen? These are all supposed to do what? How? What did this person do wrong here? There's something wrong there. You only went how far? Halfway. And you're going to build that thing? My pig's just going to leave? Sorry. Don't let that pig leave. That wasn't his nose getting big. All right. So this is only halfway. Do you guys see that? Now, some of you guys might realize if you just put a 15 here, you're fine. But that's what I do. But the more direct way to do this is just to make sure you go all the way around. W plus 2W minus 3 plus W plus another 2W minus 3 equals 30. You just got to go all the way around for perimeter. That's what the picture helps you see. Make sure you get all the way around that thing, right? Or else you're not getting hired again. And now it should be the easy step. Go ahead and finish that out. I guess I have to use this thing. All right, let's see if we can catch up. 3 and 3 is 6 W's. -3, -3 minus 6. Get out of there. Add 6. Is this cool so far?
Yeah.
Divide by 6. Your W is a bunch of 6. So the width is 6. 6.
Oh.
Feet. Feet, thank you. You're on, what does he want? And what's the length then?
9.
Yeah, it'd be 2 times 6 minus 3. 12 minus 3 is 9 feet. How do you check yourself? Yeah, 9 and 6 plus 9 and 6 should be 30, and it is. 15 and 15 is 30. Sweet. So you can always check at the end, make sure it does what it's supposed to do. Okay. What about that last one? Before we go into the green book. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Ooh. Try to do what you can in number 4. Try to set up. Let me make sure everybody's got the right first step for number 4. What are the players in number 4?
First angle, third angle.
First angle, third angle.
Second angle.
Yeah, you gotta have a second angle, right? Those are the 3 players. See how far you can get setting that up, that last problem. Alright, so read through that. Can you see which one has to be given a letter? Single letter. Which one? Yeah, now I forgot what I said. Yeah. Each of the other two depend on the first. So it's all about what depends on this other thing. The other thing then has to be a letter. Because then you can build everybody else off of that. So what are you going to call the first? I like it. We'll call it F. So what's the second angle then? Yeah, twice as large as that. I love it. And the third angle, F minus 40. I love it. We're getting used to that silly less than bullshit, right? Okay, now here's the trick. I don't say a damn thing about anything else. But you should know, in every triangle, all the angles add up to be 180. I like it. Why is that? If I take any parallelogram, in fact, let me start with the rectangle. What are all these? 90s, right? So then, to make a triangle, I cut it in half. So it started with 90, 90, 90, 360. Half of that is 180. And if I bend sides, if I take this and I push it over, this gets smaller, this gets bigger. They still make 180 total. So when I cut it in half, it's still, they still make 360 total. So when I cut it in half, I still get 180. That's why every triangle, at least in the geometry we use, all the angles add up to be 180. So what's the formula I can set up? What's the equation?
X plus 2, sorry.
You're good, you're good. Yeah, whatever variable you got. F plus 2F, there's the first, second, plus 180. I always have somebody who says it equals 0. I'm like, holy shit. The triangle just sort of closes on itself. Whoosh. And then this should be the easy part. Yeah, so I get 4 F's. I can add 40. And then I just divide by 4. So that F is 55. So 55 what? Degrees. 11. Twice that is 110. That's right. And then subtract 40 from 55. 15. How do you check it? Add them up. Thank God that 15 and 55 is 70, plus 110 is 180. They do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, so there is a way to check word problems. All right, so let's do this. If you have the green book, this is on page 8. If you don't have the green book, get it. It's cheap. Try out number 1. That's very similar to a problem we just did. Let me see. Where can I put you?